Welcome to 1 in 20 D&D. Hello and thank you for joining me. I am Gregory and this is 1 in 20 D&D, where we think ones are just as much fun as 20s. Thank you for joining us tonight. We're playing 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons. This is the Kingdom of Agick, and this is sort of a slightly homebrewed version of the Princes of the Apocalypse game. We're currently in what is called the Fane of the Eye, and this seems to be, at least the party has sort of determined that this is a hub of sorts for the 4 cults that they have kind of uncovered. There seems to be 4 elemental cults that have been wreaking havoc in the region. They came to investigate and have dealt with some nasties. The most important thing that happened from last session is that you all took out Arisi, who was apparently the second of these prophets that you have encountered. You are fairly certain she is the prophet of elemental air, and she pretty much claimed to be as much. You had previously taken out Marlos Ernrail, who was a Medusa that was the prophet of Earth. He was the first one you took out. You took his weapon, Iron Fang, that Kaelin is currently wielding. You took out Arisi, who was perpetrating herself as if she was an elf, like an aerial elf. However, apparently her wings were just like an illusion. So she was just an elf that was pretending. And you also have taken her spear, Windvane, I apologize. Windvane, the spear that she was wielding. Boslan currently is toting that mighty weapon. And you were trying to find out what else was going on this level and explore a little further. You found these black kind of curtains of... They're sort of like misty fog or something like this, but they feel like almost like thick as soup when you push through them, and they seem to be sectioning off areas of this cavernous expanse. You've come back towards where you first came down, which was the more carved, more structured, less natural, what you've determined must be Dark Elf, Drow Elf created. However, at some point, the dwarves were also carving out the structure down here. So it's not entirely clear, although you did encounter a dwarven hero in the form of an apparition who blessed Gitgrot with his mighty warhammer, the dwarven thrower that what is Gitgrot named it? I forget.
Bund? I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure.
Awesome. So you, in searching, trying to like clear things out, you have come to a room where Boslan opened the door, saw a chamber that apparently there are two hill giants playing a game, is what it seems like. There's weird crystals jutting from the walls and floor of this ancient hall, and they give off violet light. And on the east side, the crystals form a distinct doorway or gate, beyond which you can sort of just barely tell that the floor seems to slope downward. There's 2 huge bedrolls and barrels full of provisions in the southern end of the room. These 2 giants sort of looked in your direction, and we determined that somehow these 2 giants have learned to speak common. And so one of them said to you all, "I want to play these little guys. Hey, Puny Bones, want to play?" And that's where we left things off. So, how would you like to respond?
I'm gonna mumble to the others. I don't know. I think that game's too tough for me when you guys step up.
As they're like 3 times his size, Geekrat just like shrugs his shoulders.
So Kyra and Boslan are right next to the door. Boslan poked his head in. You heard what was said. What is Kyra gonna do?
I grab Farron's hand and I walk out.
All
Yeah, I
right.
ain't going out there by myself. Psh, big old huge. I don't care
All right.
how dumb they might be.
Farron, are you gonna let her pull you into the room?
Nope.
All right. So you
I
walk.
back us up to here.
All right. And then.
And I said, hello! How are you doing? My name is Kyra. And we're just visiting. So, and then I point at Reed. It's like, what's the best I can do?
All right. So one says,
And then I kind of wink at Colin, like, do some
the one.
talking.
All right. So the
What-
one
what
that
did-
asked you to play
What
said.
did he ask? What did he ask earlier? I missed it. I'm sorry.
What did Maul say?
The
The
Giants.
The Giants? They said, I want to play these little guys. Hey, Puny Bones, want to play? And the same one says, Card keeps beating me. I want a new game. You play Maul now.
Then I say, well, maybe it's because he's cheating.
Uh,
And I just kind of look at him like, ooh, we incite a riot between these two.
give me a persuasion check on that.
I'm not
Yeah.
ready.
Oh, I had an idea. That's all right. Go ahead.
No, that's all
I-
right.
I
Let's just
still
see
messed
how
that
they
up.
react to this.
I was like, this is my name. Talk to these people. Oh, yeah, maybe he's cheating. It's like, really? You just messed it all up. It's the character sheet loading. My
Not
bad.
necessarily.
Come on, character sheet.
God, where's Pickle Rick when you need him?
All right, I'm going to just roll. Because the sheet's taking
Sure,
a...
that's fine.
Pickle! Okay, that's my... What did you said? Persuasion, right?
Yes.
All right, plus... Ooh, I have a good persuasion. 18!
Okay.
Why is my hip
So
going down of the
the one that called himself Maul looks at the other one who he called Karg, and says, and looks at him and kind of squints at him. And he like, are you cheating me? And Karg looks at him and kind of like grimaces a little. He says, no, you big dummy, I'm not cheating you. And then Maul looks back at you and just kind of says, are you gonna play or not?
Not if he's cheating. It's just that I keep looking at them like, say something.
So Kalen's going to jump in. He says, I actually have a better game. If you're bored of your game and your friend's cheating, this is called Smash the Idiot. And how it works is that one of you goes first and hits the other as hard as you possibly can with your club over the head.
All right, give me a persuasion.
I jump in. I'm like, that's a really fun game. We've played that before.
All right.
So what I'll do is I'll turn to whoever's closest to me, and obviously like totally pull my punch, but make it look like I just like bonked him on the head pretty good.
All right. Farron and Kalen are both right next to you, so you can do either
Yeah.
one.
Who's got like a good helmet on?
Neither of them wear a helmet.
Yeah.
Oh.
helmet.
But Kalen can perform. I mean, I could do a performance check and mime it.
Yeah, you
I
would
mean,
probably
I'll-
know
I'll-
that
I'll
he's
give
the
him,
performer.
like, a
so.
little bonk, make it look like I'm really winding up, and then just sort of give him a wink as I start to swing, and like,
All right,
know.
so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get a persuasion roll from Kalen and a
Love it. I
performance
love it.
roll from Boslam, but I'm gonna give Boslam advantage because Kalen is playing along.
I love
yeah. And then remember as well, I was a gladiator, so I probably did do some stuff like this from time to time.
for sure. Some of it's a show. I got you.
And performance is
How did I-
not
how
my
is
best
it-
here.
How did I get a 14 if I have a plus 10 performance?
You rolled a 4.
You rolled a 4.
Yeah.
You rolled a 3
This-
and a 4.
This dude is on to you guys.
Uh,
he's he's like, that don't sound like no fun. I want to play this game. Are you gonna play or not?
But he still believes that because of my 18, that his buddy was cheating, right?
He asked his buddy, and his buddy said, no, I'm not cheating. So he believed you, but he believed you. But then when he asked his friend said, no, I'm not cheating. So
And he was just like, yep. All right.
well, it's his best friend, so yeah, he trusts him.
Okay.
And even if he thinks he is cheating, he doesn't want to play with him again anyway. So he's already done playing with Karg. So that's why he wants to play one of you. So.
And what is this game? I mean, I can't really.
They're playing tic-tac-toe.
Oh, I
More or
see the
less.
board. I got it.
It's
All right.
not tic-tac-toe, but it's essentially the same thing. And so you can see that he's starting to get a little like cranky.
All right, I'll
Tic-tac,
play
smash
with you, but we have to have a wager.
Yeah, he says, "You're damn right we do. 10 gold," and he slams it down on the floor.
All right then, I'm in. And Kalen slams down with his 10 gold with a chuckle.
All right, fantastic. So roll an intelligence check for me.
Oh, great. We all know how wonderfully Kalen does with these.
Well, fortunately, they have a 5 intelligence, so you have.
But say if you lose to a hill giant, there's the biggest loss there
We'll
is.
see what happens.
Yeah, there you go, dude. Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
So Karg is like thrilled, right? Or sorry, Maul is thrilled right now, and he starts laughing at you. He says, "Maul beat you. You stink. Play again." He like takes the coins and he says, "Play again," and he puts out 10 more gold.
All right, Kalen puts out 10 more because he will not be outdone by this fucking. Oh my god.
I don't know if you want to beat them. I feel like they'd get really angry if you beat them.
Well, I gotta deduct 10 gold from my thing too.
He beats you again.
Oh my gosh. You're having a great time.
So his mood has completely changed now. Karg is just sitting back and having a good guffaw about it too, like watching you. Maul is just tickled because he won 2 games in a row.
What are they using to like write down?
No, there's like a grid on the floor, like a tic-tac-toe board on the floor. They have just like some colored stones or something like that, I guess. Yeah, rocks of different colors.
All right, so here's what Kalen does. Real quick, I'm sorry, friend. Here's what Kalen does. Because he lost, he's like, "Well, this ain't no fun. I'm leaving."
Okay.
And then he basically walks over here.
Okay.
And he's kind of like motioning to the rest of them. Let's go.
All right. And he said, "Okay, what did Farron want to do?"
Sorry, Farron. Sorry.
If you were gonna play again, I was gonna help you cheat.
No.
All right.
I figure at this point.
I was going through, or I wanted to go through the stuff while they were occupied and looking away.
All right. So give me a perception check to just kind of like peruse through their thing.
Well, I got like a passive of 20. So if I like totally bomb, this is going to be really stupid.
Let me see.
Actually, 22. A passive of 22.
Jeepers. Let me see. Do you see
29.
anything? So what you see is pretty much as I described. So there's the 2 large bedrolls. There are barrels that have some provisions. It's kind of like, like 1 barrel of water and some food in the others. You notice that each one of them, in fact, you probably saw Maul take the coins that he won, the 20 gold, and stuff it in his in like a pouch on his belt. And you notice that Karg also have ones. They're pretty substantial looking too. Like they look like they probably have a good amount of coin in them. But you don't see anything in the bedroll area. Like there's nothing there that catches your attention. Maul looks at you and says, "Oh," he's kind of like sneering or laughing a little. He's like, "Oh, don't be a poor sport. Let's play one more game."
Is he saying that to me?
Yeah. You're at the door? Are you gonna open it or what's?
Can
I'm
somebody
sorry.
else play
I just said, no, I'm done. You've won. No more fun for me. And Kalen opens the door and walks out. And he's kind of like, let's go, guys, let's get out of here.
Well, then I don't say that. Then if he's like, let's go, then I just go, whoop, and I just follow.
All right. So just to be clear, I want to make sure you guys really caught what I said in case it wasn't. This fissure here is notable in that it looks like there's a door, like a gateway or like an opening that's leading down. It's a gate or doorway, and it's very distinct, and it looks like it's leading downward.
We can try to find a different path.
How is this room lit?
Just letting you know. The crystals, the purple crystals that line the walls are glowing.
Okay, so should we be able to see the whole room? Because we're sort of blocked
Pretty
off
dimly lit.
a little past the giants.
If you move your character a little, like I added the what do you call it? Advanced Fog of War. Thank you.
I got it.
If you move your character a little bit, it should open it up for you. If you can't see it now.
Got it. Yeah. Okay, so it was like just one square past my field of view.
Right. So anyhow, that's
I'll just sort of like nod politely as at the giant as I like start to head after Kalen.
Okay, let me see how is he gonna react. I think he'll probably let you go. The dude, what was his name? Do you remember his name?
I know one of them is Maul.
No, the guy that's coming along for the ride with you, the sacrifice, Dareth. I gotta add his name on there so I can remember. I do have it. Okay, Dareth. So Dareth is just kind of like hanging back and listening to you guys, like letting you all take the lead, essentially. Not quite cowering. He's somewhat brave for a commoner, but certainly doesn't want to get involved with this action. So you start going off. Let me see how he reacts. Let's try. What's this gonna be?
This is Michelle speaking,
Yeah.
not Kyra, but I swear I would have been like, he wants to play, and then walk off. That's literally what I wanted to do.
Who
But I
wants to
wouldn't
play?
do that.
Oh,
The
Connor.
Yep.
Yeah, but he doesn't have any coins, so he.
I know, it doesn't matter. I would have just used him as a distraction.
That sounds like a little chaotic evil.
I didn't do it, though. I didn't do it.
So
Michelle taking my
he says,
Kyra's a good girl. She would never do that. Never!
Never say never.
Well,
Never ever.
Maybe.
Say never ever.
just not right now.
okay, so, so Kalen, he got a little upset when Kalen went away. He's like, all right, somebody else's turn. Who's playing next?
Oh boy, someone else is up.
I'll go. And Gabriel walks up and throws 10 gold on the ground.
All right.
Yes.
What am I throwing again?
Intelligence.
Intelligence.
Oh God, there you go.
I can't win. I mean, I can't lose at this point, you know?
More or less.
Yay!
All right, you win. He kind of glares at you. He's like, "Lucky game. Play again." He puts another 10 gold down.
I place another 10 gold down.
All right.
Yay!
All right. He says, you better not be cheating. Play again. And he puts down another 10 gold.
Can I cast a spell while they're doing this?
Yes, you can.
Suck.
All right, I want to cast Greater Invisibility.
Okay.
Kyra's like, oh shit.
How am I? Let me see. There's a very slim chance they'll see you. Give me a stealth check.
Stealth?
One of them is kind of watching you all. Like, while Maul is playing, Karg is kind of eyeing the rest of you. What is Kalen doing?
20!
Okay, so yeah, that's awesome. So you sort of managed to stand in a way where Farron and Boslan sort of block your view from him for a second, and he can't really count that well, so he he just he's sort of looking almost right at you, but doesn't see you go invisible.
I got a plan.
So, Kaylin, while Gigrod is playing, what are you doing?
I mean, I'm already out in the hallway, but I'm kind of, I guess I'm hovering back, you know,
Okay.
kind of listening. As I hear the noise, I'm kind of like, you know, have the door kind of partially open in case something, you know,
Okay.
goes down.
Okay, yeah, sure. The door's still open for sure. And this one here is too. I was gonna mark these, so I want to keep that. So that one's open. This one is currently open for the moment, so we'll do those two. So all right, so he put down another 10. This is the third game.
All right. This is what I'd like to do while they're playing.
Okay.
After, I want to take my dagger and creep over there and cut off the little coin purses and pop it in my bag.
Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness.
You're gonna cut their,
Why
cut
not?
off their,
I mean, you know.
cut off their coin purse.
All right.
Why don't we do that
They
while
were, like,
Gigrod
so
isn't standing right next to them?
I mean, that's kind of nasty.
I was going to touch the money on the ground.
I mean,
that's
which coin
fair.
purse are we
So-
talking about?
We're talking about. Okay.
Hey, you guys want to see another fun game? Who's going to dispel magic?
Hill giants? Better not.
That is
All right,
pretty, that's
so
fun, right?
give me a sleight of hand check.
All right.
When I lay down my 10 gold, I say I'm a paladin of Moradin. I would never cheat, and I lay down my gold.
All right.
My sleight of hand's so bad. All right. Well, I'm invisible, so do I get advantage?
Okay, so you win again. Yes, I'll give you. Well,
Because I'm
yeah,
invisible.
yeah, sure, why not? I mean,
I might-
that's more for stealth than it is for the sleight of hand, because but that's fine. Go ahead, we'll see what happens.
I might be rolling a d20, Greg. I'm serious. These rolls today have sucked for me. Is
That's
that cool if
fine.
I do?
Yeah,
Okay,
of course.
I mean, I'm asking, but who knows? With this computer, it might not even help.
okay.
No worries. Oh, but it does.
All right, let's see. Okay.
20.
All right. So you get one coin purse, and the other, Maul is getting really angry because
Oh,
Gigrot
boy.
won 3 games in a row. And he
No,
basically.
I guess I would be. Who am I next to? Him or?
I'm gonna
this
say
guy?
you went for Karg, who was kind of
So right or left?
yeah, the guy on the left. I'm sorry. I'm thinking this is Maul, and the one on the left is Karg.
I don't know.
So he's angry now, and he says, "You better stop winning," and he throws down another 10 gold.
Can I purposefully
Yeah.
throw?
I don't know
I'm just
why you
not-
haven't already said that. I wasn't going to say anything. I was going to let you figure it out, but it's like, why wouldn't you just say that?
Well, yeah, I was going to, but I was like, I don't know if that's quite what I wanted to do at the moment. But at this point, I just purposefully throw the game.
Okay, so that's fine. He wins.
And when
he
he's
seems to
doing
be
that,
happier. And
I'm gonna. I want to go do the other one too. I'm getting greedy.
while he's playing. All right.
Yes. Why not?
so-
So the next time he goes down for his pouch, I'm just gonna be like, "Hey, your pouch is gone. Let me just walk through the door."
Really?
So go ahead and make another sleight
Really,
of hand.
Kickrock?
He's gonna be putting the gold coins if he wins or loses in his pouch.
Right now, they're just sitting on the ground. I mean, like.
I thought they were on their
Never
waist.
mind.
No, he's been putting them in the pouch. Like he's putting them in and like putting them in the pouch, taking them out of the pouch, kind of thing.
Oh well, earlier you said they were throwing them on the ground. I didn't.
Yeah,
I
he's
didn't
well,
hear them. They were
he
picking
like
them
takes
up and
10
putting
and
them in.
slams it on the ground. Yeah.
All right, well, okay, no problem. I'm going for Devin, and if he's gonna like just bug it all up anyways, I might as well
It's
go
all good.
for it.
All right, so
Does he want to play again?
Basically, he does if if you're willing. So
I throw 10 more gold down just to lose.
you already did, I thought.
Yeah.
You okay? So that's like the 4th game. So you won 3. He was getting pretty pissed, and then
Yeah, I gave him the 1 win.
okay.
I'm gonna
That's
whisper.
better.
To,
All right.
I'm gonna whisper to what's his name that's next to me.
Dareth. Dareth.
Dareth.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say, hey, go over with Kaylin.
All right. Sure. I think he'll let you go. Let me see. I'm gonna say if he fails this wisdom, that he doesn't. Okay, you're fine. Yeah. So Dareth just kind of walks out. Sure.
Hey, he's winning.
Yeah. Well, I was more about Karg. The other
Okay.
one. The other one is the one that's been more eyeing the rest of you just to see what y'all are doing.
Righto.
So give me another sleight of hand if you're gonna try to take the other coin purse there, Kyra.
I mean, he already said your coin purse is gone, so why not?
Well, I didn't say that. I said if he goes down a look out of character.
There you go.
Oh gosh. All right. All right.
Oh,
so
God. Bum, 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 bum,
he
bum.
feels you reaching for his coin purse, and he's like, "What? Wait, what? What?" He's gonna try to grab you. So
He's at disadvantage though, because he can't see me.
That's true, but this is
Kyra,
still
you
an
grabbed the wrong
opposed-
coin purse.
This is an opposed
But remember,
check.
I'm cutting it off, so if I grab the wrong coin purse,
This is an
Repulse!
this is an opposed check. So he's gonna try to grab you.
all right, I'm gonna.
So you can use Dex, or you can use Athletics or Acrobatics.
I'm gonna
So he
Oh,
has a
Jesus.
14. You gotta beat a 14.
acrobatics my way out. Try to, at least.
Oh, God.
And I don't.
All right, so his palm comes down over your head.
Oh, shit.
Because he just like he like reaches in that direction and just generally he like grabs your face or something. And he has you in his hand and he sort of can't understand he can't see you, but he can feel you.
What
He's
do I
like,
got here?
"What's going on here?" And he kind of shakes you a little bit, pretty roughly, actually.
If he does it pretty roughly, I'm gonna cast a spell on him.
I think we're gonna have to roll initiative here.
I think we are too.
'cause
There's no way
'cause-
around this.
Yeah, basically.
Fucking Kyra.
Well, I was only gonna go for one because I said I might, but then when Gitgrot said that, well, I was like, hell, well, I might as well go for it then.
It's kind of a
We got
tricky
away
thing.
with one.
It's hard to get through here without pissing them off one way or another. That was an easy way to do it.
I mean, this was like no whammies, no whammies. Stop! You just pressed your luck too much.
Oh, why
Well,
didn't it populate?
You know, like I said,
You didn't learn the pattern well enough to just win so much money. You know. You
well,
didn't learn the
apparently you didn't
patterns.
either, because like,
That's true.
So, and technically, let's see.
and I still have that other
Kaylin
in
is
my
down.
pocket.
So Kaylin
How much did I get,
lost
though?
20.
That's a good question.
Well,
I
we'll
deducted-
resolve that after this whole thing.
I deducted the 20 from my coin purse.
Okay.
Yeah, I made 20. I don't
You're
know.
up. Yeah, you're up 20 technically. So Kaylin's 20 is in your purse at the moment, basically. But everybody rolled initiative. I will get Dareth here, his commoner. I gave you guys access to him though, right? So somebody else could do it.
I think you gave me.
Wow, I swear, and I don't even want to roll on this thing anymore. But I'm.
Oh, but yeah, he's there.
He's
If I
there.
remember correctly, he has a crossbow.
That's all right.
Yeah.
I
He
have
does
a
have a
plan.
crossbow. That's correct.
I rolled for him. He got a 5.
Awesome. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. That should perfect. And is that everybody in the order there? Descending. Wow, low rolls. 12 was the high roll.
Yeah, this RNG right now is not working to
All
our
right.
favor, guys.
So
We were
Yeah,
surprised.
that's what I'm saying. It's like
it happens. All right, so Farron, I think you probably heard a little like eep or something from Kyra. She didn't really say what she was doing, you just did it, but you sort of like with the commotion, you sort of look around and notice she's not there. And your first act, what are you gonna do? Karg hasn't done anything yet, but you assume that, or you could probably assume he's gonna.
Kyra's over here, right?
Yeah,
actually,
pretty
I
much.
am because I
So
went
she
the
should
other way.
be- yeah, we'll say she's right there. Right now, he's actually literally holding on to her. She's grabbed.
That's all right. You won't be for long.
Alright, cool.
But you can't see her because she's invisible. You just know. You sort of can see like he's holding. Looks like he's holding something in his hand.
but nothing at the same time, you know.
But
All right. I will. Korg.
Karg is the one on the left. Maul is the
Karg.
one on the right.
Oh, Mole. Whoever's got Cairo.
Can we get like a dot or something?
Karg.
Since they
Oh,
look exactly the same to us.
I say to Mole,
I'm gonna give them separate initiatives.
put it down, you worm.
All right.
And I polymorph him into a worm.
All right. That's probably gonna be effective because they're not too bright.
If this works, I don't have to do what I was gonna do.
All right. So that's the one that's holding her, right?
Yep.
Okay. So Maul has to make a Wisdom save. Not
Nope.
his strong suit. All right.
I got a question. Am I still holding on to his coin purse? Since I got caught with my hand on his coin purse? Is that what happened?
Probably not. You probably let go, trying to get out of.
Okay. I was just
his
curious.
grip.
No problem.
Yeah, that's probably. All right. So I mean, you have the other guys, but so he's a worm. I'm gonna give him a little snail icon right now.
He is a worm.
Very nice.
All right.
A normal worm.
All right. So Kyra, you kind of drop to the floor as he drops to the ground as a little worm. Farron, you can do anything else?
I go over to here.
All right. Obviously, Karg sees this and gets pretty angry too. Bosslon, what are you gonna do?
Which one appears to be the biggest threat? The one holding Kyra?
The one holding Kyra is now a worm on the
worm.
ground. The one on the opposite wall looks like these guys have ringmail armor on, so they're sort of not quite your typical hill giant. Again, they speak common. They're wearing armor. They both have
One's
these
a worm.
big ass clubs. So yeah, one is currently a worm. The one against the other wall here probably is the threat. Since
Yeah.
he's
And is he
still
full on like bash him hostile, or is he sort of like bewildered and there's still a chance to salvage this?
He looks a little confused, but probably more angry than confused at the same time.
Okay,
So-
I think it's time to try out Wind Vein.
All right.
I'm gonna jump on in there and give him a battery of sticks. So just
Poke, poke,
you know,
poke.
same sort of strategy I'd normally try to use is I'll aim at what I think is most logical. Go for like a artery or something.
Okay.
And let's see, I'm pretty much the same here. So first attack.
That's exactly what you need to hit. So you just managed to. You know what? It's this weapon is so well crafted that you managed to pierce right through his ringmail. So he takes a total of. Wow, the lightning damage seems a little weird.
Just says ning damage.
Yeah, it's supposed to be lightning. I don't know why that's wrong, but this it should be just a D6, not. So you do an extra 6. So you do a total of 17 damage. We'll fix that in a second with your first strike there. 17 damage. These guys are sacks of hit points, as you all know. So the second hit, 23, is even more effective, but only does 13 points. It's a better hit. You don't even touch the armor with the second one. You touch the fleshy bits of him, but doesn't seem to do quite as much damage as you would like. Still 13.
It doesn't look like it's doing any additional damage there. It's just giving me the
It is
basic D6 plus 7.
No, it's doing D6 plus 7. Actually, it's doing D6 plus 8, 9, and then because it's a plus 2 weapon, and then it's also giving you, which is weird. It should be plus 7, right? Strength plus Dex plus. Wait, it's not a finesse weapon, is it? I don't remember.
No, you said it does count as finesse.
It does? Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I'd be using my strength anyway, so I should be doing a base D6 plus 7, and then you said it does an additional D6?
Yeah, and it's on there, but it's adding something weird. So let me see if I can very quickly fix it. Bear with. You're using it one-handed, so you can still use your shield, right?
Yeah. icing will normally be used.
Oh,
up
that's
one-handed.
why it's not supposed to calculate strength. An extra D6 damage. You have +2 bonus to attacks. D6 plus strength plus 2, and you have a +5 strength. Yes, I'm sorry, I forgot. So that's correct. 5, 6, 7.
Can you change Ning to lightning
Yes,
while you're in there?
I will.
Ning damage.
Lightning damage. There's one. This is gonna be. There's no strength. I don't know why. Lightning. Okay, that's good. And this should
I don't
be-
have a jar of dirt, but I do have a bottle of brandy if we want to tequila this guy.
I'll just-
No, you drop to 0, you pop back out again.
Yeah. I'm gonna druid craft him a cage. A tiny one. Out of a little plant life.
Let's go find someone in the next room and dare him to eat the worm. Then cast Dispel Magic.
Don't need to. As soon as it drops to 0, he'll revert back to his full form.
Right.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick him up and stick him in my pocket.
As soon as they bite him, he'll just go poof into a giant, and they'll be like, and they'll probably break their head open. Or
So that
something.
he doesn't get hurt.
All right, that should take care of it.
A suppository?
All right.
No,
you-
just gonna. Gross.
So you get 2 attacks.
What you want to do?
um,
You want to say, eat this worm without biting it. Swallow this worm.
right? Just swallow it, and then it blows up in your stomach.
Pop
Yep.
All right, so
Ooh, that's
all right, so 2 attacks. You gonna do anything else?
No, it's just those. Do you want me to reroll damage, or because that
No, it's
didn't?
fine. We got. It's fine. It doesn't matter. It should be correct for the next round. All right, Kaylin, you hear some commotion inside. What are you gonna do? You might be muted there, sir.
Kalen goes in the way Kalen always does. Guns blazing.
All right. Or pick as it is.
Or picks blazing, yes. Which is going to be... Let me see.
Wrong tabletop game.
2.
All right, those are 2 hits. So we got
And-
14 damage on the first. There's a crack of thunder as Iron Fang smashes into this. So 14 from the first, 13 from the second. That's a total of 27 damage.
And last one.
And offhand does an extra 5. All right. You stab him with your longsword. He doesn't look too happy. He's getting pretty banged up and bloody already.
Can Kalen say something real quick?
Sure, of course.
That's what you get for beating me in the game, you dumb fuck.
But it was the other one that beat you. So
Oh, was it? Oh, Jesus.
It's all
I got
right.
him all confused. Whatever.
it's all right. It was still funny.
You and your kind. Ooh, get racist.
All right.
What do you mean, you people?
Right?
All right. The worm Maul just squiggles around on the ground. He can't really do anything. Well, sorry. Kalen did movement, bonus action, action. I'm assuming that's it, right?
I'm done, baby.
All right, Kyra. What are you gonna
I bend down and gently pick up the worm.
do? Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, nothing special. And I hold it softly and I walk this direction. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I just stand there and just softly hold the worm
Okay.
from danger. Don't want it to turn back into anything.
All
Are
right.
you stroking the worm? By any chance?
What's Dareth gonna do, y'all? I think
May have a pocket hill
Yep.
giant.
he'll probably follow Kalen back in the room.
I would say probably get there or something like that, so he's not in the way of the door.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then I guess he could probably take a shot if he wants.
Yep.
All right, somebody want to handle that?
Yeah, I can.
Thank you.
Damn it, Kyra.
All right.
Is this
Unfortunately,
Witcher?
his aim is
Yes, it
off.
is.
He's sort of like a little nervous, and he's afraid he's gonna hit. Like even though this thing is a big big target, he's afraid of hitting Bossalon or Kalen in the back, and doesn't want you guys to get the wrong idea. So it kind of throws his aim off a little, and he like overcorrects and aims too high. So he starts reloading his his bolt. Get Grot, what you can do?
I am going to take a few steps back and just launch my hammer at him.
All right, that's a hit. Not a whole lot of damage. Kind of a glancing blow off his shoulder. Takes 9. And the hammer comes back to your hand.
So for this one, I'm going to use the new -5 to hit,
All right.
and then for the extra 10 damage, hopefully,
All right. Sounds good.
which will be a 10.
I have taught you my ultra bashing technique.
All right, so you kind of wind up and you you just put all your force into it. You're not really trying to be super accurate, and it kind of goes sailing right past his head and just crashes into this wall with the loud crack. There's like shards of these crystals go flying and spraying all over the place, but unfortunately it missed him.
Dang.
Easy, Chris Hemsworth.
I think that's it.
All right, fantastic. Now he gets to retaliate. He has 2 targets in front of him, and he has 2 attacks. So I think he's gonna smash one at each of you. So first one is gonna be, we'll say the first one's Bossalon, the second one is Kalen. All right.
Cool.
Glances off of oh my God, he misses both of you. So his big great club comes crashing down, slams onto Bossalon's shield, having no effect, and then tries to swing back across and catch Kalen in the shoulder or the head, but Kalen just ducks under it very deftly and easily, and he misses. So we're back to the top of the order. Farron, what are you going to do?
He's been taking attack advice from Kalen.
Let me move up to there. And I will shoot him in his nads.
Oh, goodness. All right. 2 shots with Storm Fury. Both hit.
And then... Oh, lame.
Hey, is Storm Fury a magic weapon?
It is.
Yep. It's my +1 bow.
Oh,
My short bow.
Oh, so you just named it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
cool.
It's a +1 bow that he calls Storm Fury.
Cool.
Or sort of a storm
Its
irritant,
name is Storm
you know, with
Fury.
that
When
snake
you,
eyes.
when you attune to it, you find out what it's called. And it was called Storm Fury.
There you go. All right, so 12 points of damage. Anything else? He's got
Nope,
2
that's it.
arrows sticking out of his tummy now. He's not too happy about. Boss
No,
Lon.
I'm going to give him another couple of sticks.
All right, Wind Vane lands twice. Another 16, 11. Okay, did the damage correctly this time. There we go. 2 + 5 +2 +2. Why is it doing the +2 twice? So that's, I gotta fix that one more time. So it's,
It's D6 + 7. It should be.
right.
No,
and
I've got.
for some reason it's doing +9, which is fine. We'll
No,
fix that.
on my stat sheet, I've got +9 written. So it's 20 strength. So that's +5, a +2 spear.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's my dueling ability. When I'm using a melee weapon in one hand, I get +2.
+2 to damage.
Yeah.
Woo, beauty. All right, so it is
One
correct.
of my
All right.
feats. So
Yeah.
yeah, D6 + 9 is the base,
No,
plus an
it's
additional
not,
D6
'cause
for
it's
the
still
lightning.
adding +2 damage to the lightning, which it's not supposed to, because of the. All right, so it's going to be -4. So it's 16 + 15 is 31 -4. So 27 damage. Is what it takes, and with that you actually pierce his heart and pin him to the wall momentarily, and you see the life. He kind of like, and then the life goes out of his eyes.
Sweet.
Well, what are they going to do with that giant? Stay tuned for the next video where you'll find out what craziness happens next. I'm Gregory. Thanks for watching. Please tune in to the next one. I hope to see you at a table someday. And until then, keep rolling 20s.